everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Rachel Ray here, and today we're gonna do a little diamond painting, and I'm doing a canvas that I haven't even shown you on my channel yet. You're going to have to wait until Thursday or Friday to see this unboxed on the channel. I hope you can wait. This is a diamond dots called Cherry Blossom Mountain, and it was a gift, so it'll be in my friend mail video coming soon. I kitted it up really quickly because it is a partial. It only has 10 colors, and so I'm just using the little, the little Diamond Art Club storage container system and my Diamond Art Club pen because I thought it was cute. I thought it went along with the painting. I was kind of stuck in a sea of blue there for a little while, and I just needed a change. I don't know, I needed some uplifting because anybody else? Anybody else having a few tough weeks? I'm sure it's not just me. I don't want to come off that way, but I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone that you love is doing well. I think I was saying in my Patreon update video earlier this week that we're not out of the woods yet, but a lot of people are acting like we are. So yeah, I have thoughts and opinions, but don't worry, everybody here is okay. All right, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and scoot you in to zoom in a little bit, because I want you to be able to see what we're up to, and then I'll give you a rundown on what's been going on. So, whoop, there we go. Perfect. So, let's chat, shall we? Today is Wednesday, the 17th of June, 2020, and I've noticed that there are quite a few of you that are going way back to my old videos, and thank you. I'm glad that you're enjoying them. They were so much fun to make. They'll always be there. So if anybody's interested, I know that some people really like to go back to the very beginning to watch someone's content. Who was I watching lately? I think it was Becky's Madness for Crafting. She does awesome vlogs and what's in the pot videos, like cooking videos, and she does a gaming night on Tuesdays, and I always miss it because it's so late for me. But anyway, she said that she's one of those people that when she finds someone new, she goes back all the way to the very beginning and starts from the beginning. And I love doing that too. I need to do that more often. It's just nice to watch someone grow. So yeah, check her out. And who else was I watching earlier? Geez, I've been watching a lot of YouTube lately, so thank you all to my fellow creators who are doing diamond painting or cross stitching or whatever craft you're doing. Some people are doing like planner videos, which is cool. I don't yet do planners, but I'm thinking about it. I'm just not, as much as a list helps me, I just never really reach for it. Do you know what I mean? I used to, which means that I could do. I'm just lazy. Sometimes I'm just lazy. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of YouTube lately. But I wanted to catch you up on what happened on Monday and how the week has been going so far. The weekend was wonderful, as always. I always look forward to the weekends. Saturday was great. We had the Diamond Painter Zoom chat, and so that one is run by Marissa McCartney. She goes by the Crafty Heifer here on YouTube. She and I last year made the Diamond Paint-a-thon. It wasn't our original idea, but we set it up, and it became a pretty cool thing where, each creator has like a slot of a certain time limit, and you as the viewer get to go, meet all these different people and see what they're about, and maybe you'll find someone that you haven't heard of before. But it's really fun to just participate in. So I just watch and comment now. And they are having another one this weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, this weekend. Oh, no. Sorry, excuse me. What am I saying? Saturday and Sunday. Not Friday, just Saturday and Sunday this weekend. But this weekend is also Father's Day. I think is it worldwide Father's Day or just in the States? Let me know down below. I think it's worldwide. I'm really not sure because I get mixed up because Mother's Day here is in March and in the States it's May. So yeah, I get confused. But happy early Father's Day, everybody. I hope that if you're participating or if you're just watching DP-a-thon, I hope I get to see you in the comments sections. I will be available Saturday morning. But that's what we did in the morning. Me and Marissa and all the girls were there hanging out and talking and just, I don't know, it's a fun way to kind of relax and talk to people. Crafts with Crashly is really ahead of me right now with Mad Kitty. She said that the only time that she really gets to work on him right now is while we're doing the Saturday Zoom chat, but I haven't worked on Mad Kitty in a while. I know I had this serious competitive drive in me to like finish first, but I didn't. I can't. Someone in our group finished first and it looks amazing. So if you're not in Crafters Anonymous with Mrs. Crochet and Coffee and Rachel Ray, small plug, our group is linked down below. You need to answer both the questions and agree to the rules. Make sure that you scroll down in the application form and all that, because yeah, that's just to keep out any bots, because there's a lot of companies out there that want to get in that group, and they might not really understand how we work, you know what I mean? But how fun was it? On Friday they announced the Diamond Art Club new drill pen giveaway. So Diamond Art Club made these pens a few months ago and they just made 3 more. I think it's awesome. I like this pen a lot, actually. I think that it's got a really good like bump here. I know it's not focusing very well on my finger, which is good. I want it to stay on the camera, or on the canvas, but this ridge right here, I find it super helpful. So that was fun. We had 3 pen winners. Y'all, it took so long. Thank you to everyone and their patience, because Mrs. Coffee and I got kicked out of YouTube comments for hours and hours and hours. Like, we were on a rotation. She would comment until she couldn't comment anymore, and then I would jump in and I would comment until Facebook wouldn't let me comment anymore. Did I say YouTube? I meant Facebook. And it went on like that all weekend into Monday. We were still numbering on Monday. Oh my gosh, it was just such a headache. So the things we do for our group. But it was really cool, and we got 3 winners. So yay! I'm gonna have a sip of tea. Excuse me for a moment. Ooh, it's still really hot. So yes, so that was really fun. Random giveaways, always fun, you know. So that was on Friday too, on Friday and Saturday and Sunday and all the weekend. And then in the evening on Saturday, I did my fun craft chat with my girls, Jessie and Heike, Mislaid Pages and Stone Cold Coffee Crafts. We do that almost every weekend. Not every weekend, but it's so much fun to just sit there and stitch and chat with them, because we don't have to like stare at each other in the screen or anything. We're just like basically having a group call, you know, and basically just ranting about things in a good way, like, you know what I mean, crafty stuff. But something really cool this weekend was that I got to go on a Zoom call with these cross-stitching idols. They're YouTubers, but like I love them. There's Erin from Two Martini Stitcher. There was Michelle Garrett from Michelle Bendy Stitchy. Oh my gosh. And I was just like trying so hard not to fangirl. It was fun. It was really fun. We are a part of a team called the Velo Stitchers, and we're raising money for cancer, for the Cleveland Clinic for cancer research. So instead of doing a bicycle race, we're participating in or challenging one another to 100 hours of cross-stitching on one project. And I think it's until the end of July. I don't think that there are rules. I mean, that's what Michelle said. She said that, you know, you can do whatever you want. But I think on the registration form, when I signed up, it said that submissions must be done by October 1st. So I think I'm going to push for the end of July, because that's when Michelle is finishing. And I think that's about as much drive as I can give this before I just go bananas. But, okay, first of all, I have some really good news. So, let me get my mouse. That wasn't a mouse, that was my brush, my hairbrush that I just touched. Okay, fundraising goal. Okay, so on my personal page, sorry, I'm a little further away now. On my personal fundraiser page, we are now at $986 out of $1,500. Holy cow. I think you're going to beat me to my goal. You're going to beat me to the monetary goal before I can reach 100 hours. I can feel it. I think that's really going to happen. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. And the Velo Stitcher team combined has raised $4,332 so far. And at the moment, oh my God, at the moment on the leaderboard, if you click on the link for Velo Stitchers, I have the most donors, the most money raised, and the weekly winner award. Woohoo! Not to toot my own horn or anything. I don't mean it like that. But that's amazing. It's so cool. I'm glad that we're doing this. So a little update for you guys. I have reached 21 hours and 15 minutes total on my project, which I think is pretty cool, considering I think it's been 2 weeks maybe. And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing, because 100 is a lot, you know. I keep feeling, you know, we're one step further, closer to the goal, but at the same time, I get overwhelmed by numbers like that sometimes. So I just got to keep on trucking. And what I've decided, therefore, is that I'm taking a break with this painting right now because I just needed color. If you go to my Instagram, you'll see why. Most of the second page of my Heaven and Earth design project, the cross stitch that I'm doing for that 100-hour challenge, that whole second page has been nothing but 310. So yeah, I just needed color. I just needed some bright, fun, summery color. And when this came in the mail, I was like, this would be perfect. It's a very small project compared to Mad Kitty from Diamond Art Club. So I feel like I could just get it finished really quick. And I've actually even emailed a company here. I think they're in right outside of Wexford, maybe, and a framer, to say, hey, these are the dimensions that I have, and I'd like to get a mat this big, and could you help me out with that? Is there, how much would that be, and how would I go about ordering it? Because I want to frame this as well. It's so beautiful. It's so me. I've wanted this for so long. It's been like, I don't even know how to explain. It's just been something I've been looking at and being like drooling over. I thought I actually ordered this, but I'm not so sure. We'll see if it arrives. If it arrives, then oops. But thank you, Denise. You're definitely going to see more of this then. Okay, let's move on. Thank you, Denise. I do really, really appreciate it. This is so fun to work on. And the drills are so sparkly, y'all. But the canvas is a little hard to read. But anyway, okay, I'll get into that when I unbox it. You'll see it. Oh, over here. Let me just scoot it over so you can see. Do you like my little cover minder? I love him so much. My little unicorn, my poop unicorn. Right, so that was Saturday. I got hopped back into my crafty chat with Heike and Jessie then, and it was just really fun to relax. It's been been dealing with some stuff, so just trying to stay positive. And on Sunday, I think we just relaxed and crafted and played games, and I think we might have watched Thor Ragnarok. Is that Sunday? No, maybe. No, that was Friday. Sorry, I watched Thor Ragnarok. We're watching all the Marvel movies in order. It's pretty fun. Since they had like years and years apart, and then, yeah, it's much more fun doing it in order and all at once within a few weeks of each other anyway. So yeah, that was that. Okay, and then Monday was very eventful. That's why I'm taking my time getting to it. So Monday, sip of tea. Yummy. Monday, I took Luna to the vet. So I think I told you that I promised my friend that I would take her and her kittens to the vet. And I was just going to ask the vet for his opinion, but I decided at the very last minute, you know what, I'll just take her. I'll take the risk of her being upset by kittens. But I need to take her in and just have him look at it. But in the back of my mind, I was like, I don't want to say that I was panicking, but I was concerned that he might tell me that she needed her leg amputated. If you didn't know, Luna was in a car accident a few years ago, and well, technically she was hit by two cars. One on one side of the road, and then one as she was trying to come back across the road. And she had just really bad damage. She broke or shattered her shoulder, essentially a shoulder. So we had a plate put in, but unfortunately after that accident, she never put her paw back down. She would never put her leg or her broken leg, or used to be broken leg, back down. And we tried everything that we could think of. We were doing like reflexive therapies. I would like pull on her legs so that she would pull against me to exercise the leg. But in the end, we figured that it was just trauma. And because she would use the leg when she wasn't near the house, when we go to friends' houses or when we go to the beach or something, she would use the foot and the leg. She'd put it down, but she wouldn't do it at home. But long story short, she hasn't been using it for a long time, and she's been more and more lethargic, and she started to lick her leg obsessively. And that's when I knew that there was something more, and it was bugging her. So I yeah, decided that I'd take her to the vet. So, okay, I'm glad I got that explanation out of the way. So I got her there, we gave her shots and everything, and the vet was just so kind, and he knew right away. He was like, okay, when did the injury happen? I was like, it was a few years ago, but she's gotten worse. There, it's only recently that she's been obsessively licking. She was fine with it before, but it's almost like it got too heavy or something. And he said, no, it's nerve damage. So she's basically got a pinched nerve. He said, you need hydrotherapy. I was like, okay, how am I going to do that? Because, you can't bring a dog to like an indoor pool or whatever. And it's not like we don't even have a pool anymore, like the hotel, that leisure center that I used to work at. Yeah, no, it's closed for good. Not happening again. And I couldn't bring my dog there anyway, you know what I mean? So I was like, well, I live in this town that's like really rural. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And he said, well, you have the sea, right? I was like, oh God. He said, the ocean is better than a lake or a river. The ocean, because you have the currents and the waves and everything, it'll make the dog have to work harder to exercise her muscles. So you need to get in the ocean. And I was like, right. And so he gave me a prescription for a kind of medicine that will help dull the pain. And I've been giving it to her for the last few days. So it'll dull the pain so she won't be licking at it all the time. And she'll be more likely to use the leg, which is awesome. So she's been on the medication since Monday. And I went ahead, as soon as we got home from the vet, I went online. I messaged my patrons over on Patreon, and I said, I know that I was talking to you like a few days ago and saying that I was going to get a GoPro because I was planning on starting up these walking videos, right? Because I've always wanted to do them, and I want to take you guys around and show you the countryside and, just get out in nature a bit, because this whole virus thing, like being locked down, being unemployed, everything has just been kind of stressful. And I've put on the quarantine 20, like I need to get out there. So I was going to buy the GoPro, but then my dog comes first. So I immediately messaged them, said, Luna's going to be okay, but I have to buy a wetsuit. Yeah. So I bought a wetsuit, a really thick wetsuit, and I ordered that Monday and it came today. Today being Wednesday. Normally I would film on Tuesday, but it came today. Yesterday, I took Luna over to there's this area where we go walking sometimes, and she really likes to get in the water there. I never noticed it before, but she would never go into the ocean if we go for a walk on the beach, she just wouldn't do it. But if we go to this one particular place, the waves aren't crashing into her, so she would get in, and she loved it. And I never knew before that she was, inclined to go in the water at all, because she just never showed any interest. So I brought her over there yesterday just to be like, okay, jump in the water, because you're going to have to get used to how cold it is, because we're going swimming this week. And she was just so cute. She was so, so cute. She always is cute. She's such an intelligent dog. She kind of senses, yeah. People with dogs know, but she's probably the smartest dog I've had. I don't think I've ever had a smarter dog than her. My husky was a bit more kind of relaxed. he wasn't as inquisitive or human-like. She's very human-like in her responses and things, her facial expressions. I can read her very well. And I'm glad that we have that bond, but she's so worth it. You know, I love her to bits. But yeah, so I got the wetsuit this morning. It arrived and I was just about to, sorry, I'm moving this closer so we can keep looking. I was just about to hop in the shower, you know, and get ready for the day and start filming when the courier dropped off the package, and I just ripped it open. I was like, let's go. Let's go right now. So I put it on to try it on, and it was so tight. I got the biggest size that they had, y'all. I know. Wetsuits are supposed to be tight. But it was like, whew, having trouble breathing there. But yeah, I put it on and I was like, well, it's on now, so we might as well go. So I got all our towels and everything and got her in the car, and we jumped in and off we went. The beach isn't too far away. I went to kind of like a cove beach, so it was a little more protected and the waves would be less intense for her, since I intended on, you know, making her swim, and it was great. So she did well. Of course, I think any dog would kind of be freaked out unless they're like, you know, a water dog, a breed of dog that loves the water, like a Labrador or I don't know, insert dog breeds that love water here. You know what I'm saying? You know, they would go in the water and they don't need to like fetch a ball or, you know, make sure that their favorite human isn't drowning kind of dog. Which was funny because, you know, at first I carried her in and then let her, you know, swim back, but I was holding her, you know, making sure that her head was above water and holding her from underneath, just to give her a little bit of confidence. We did that a few times, and I'd go out a little bit further each time. And then I gave her a break and let her stay on the shore and, you know, do her business or whatever. And then I started swimming myself. And y'all, that wetsuit is so good. It's so thick. Like, it's a winter... Sorry, I realized I'm shaking the camera. It's a winter thickness. So, because I was like, I'm not about the Atlantic Ocean, okay? I grew up in Virginia. I remember how cold the Atlantic is in Virginia in the summer. Imagine the Atlantic on the other side, you know, like on another latitude. We are way up here, you know. That's why it's room temperature year round. It's because we're all the way up here. And yeah, so it's a 5.4 mil, if that means anything to you. Anybody out there like a scuba diver or, I don't know, kayaker, or do you do water sports or anything? Surfing? I'd love to try surfing. Okay, I just realized that's a holy drill. No. Off. Oops. There's a bit of traffic. Oh, I think there's a funeral passing. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm going to pause. Okay, sorry guys. You might find this interesting, especially if you're Irish. It seems that the new thing at the moment is that wakes are being done from cars. So an Irish wake is, I wouldn't say it's unique, but it's unique to me. I hadn't experienced one until I came here for obvious reasons, but it's a different way to grieve, you know. basically, normally the body of the deceased is laid out, and the family is sitting or standing or surrounding the body against the walls. So he or she, the deceased, would be in the middle of the room, and then the family goes around the room in this fashion, like this, and then you'll have a stream of people go around in like a U shape to honor the dead and pay their respects to the family and shake hands. It's quite emotional, and it's seen as a very deep gesture of goodwill. And while it's quite painful to do, and at first I really recoiled against it because that's just not the way that we do it. We wouldn't go to the wake of someone that wasn't a family member or a very close friend's relative or something like that. In the States, it's just something that you do in Ireland. So because of COVID, we can't do wakes and funerals. I think funerals are allowed for family only, but there are no wakes. So now it seems that there's usually a procession to the funeral home in cars, but now there's the procession, and now there's a wake by car. So they schedule a time, and the family parks up, and actually the spot outside our house is quite decent for it because there's quite a bit of parking space. And then they all get out of the car, stand by the road, and then you'll see streams of cars on either side making a turn around, and it's just quite interesting. I don't know how long we'll have to do this for, but I'm sure that for those who have lost someone during this time, it must be so difficult to not have that familiar support. And just like with school students not being able to graduate or have their proms, their debs, if someone that, if your relative or friend passes away during this time, your grieving will be different as well. And I think that could be really difficult for some people. So it's really important to try to understand. I think that was one of the big lessons that I learned when Ted passed away, was that everyone that is grieving something or someone, or you don't know when someone is grieving something, and everybody acts different. I was really sad. I was on the verge of tears all the time for weeks after Ted passed. And the smallest thing could trigger it. I mean, I think I cried once over a juice glass. But that's grief, and it's not easy. I didn't expect this Wipnchat to go like that, but hey, there you go. Keeping it real with Rachel Ray. So yeah. Oh, before they came by, I was talking about wetsuits and stuff. And wondering if you all had participated in any kind of sea sport. And do you have any suggestions for things to do? I think I'm going to try snorkeling. I've never, that I can remember, I don't think I've ever snorkeled. I have done scuba diving once in Jeju. Yeah, just the once in Jeju, which is in South Korea. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Well, the mountain on Jeju is, but there was a little mini coral reef there as well, and it was awesome. And I think it would have been even better if I had remembered to pack my contact lenses. Anyway, that was a fun trip. That was the time that I cycled around the island, even though I hadn't cycled in years. Yeah, sometimes I am a really spontaneous person, and I like to think that I'm an adventurous person. If you catch me on the right day, I am ready. I will do anything. Lately, not so much. In the last few years, I have kind of backed off from the spontaneity, adventurous thing, but I think that's more of that's my issue. You know what I mean? It's a depression thing. And I don't want to blame everything on the depression, because I'm sure that there are some people watching and going, you're just making up excuses. But honestly, like, yeah, it can be weird. But before, you know, for some things, I can be spontaneous. I think it's a lack of confidence in oneself. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to physical things, you know? Like, I like the idea of climbing mountains, but if you try to make me go hiking up a really steep mountain, I'm probably going to complain a little bit. You know? I like it when we get to the top, but it can be hard. And I'm not a small person, so yeah, I don't know. I get kind of self-conscious or something. But I do like to explore, and I really love walking and stuff. You know, like, take me to an adventure park, like a nature park, a botanical garden or something. Like, I love that kind of stuff. But a hardcore hike, I'm probably going to be like, no. But I am glad that I got the wetsuit, because now I feel like I'm really outside my comfort zone, but it's fun. It's really fun. I want to go when it's raining, because that neoprene is so warm. It's just going to be fun. And you know what went through my mind when I finally got to the beach? On my way there, I was like, think about all those years that I've been here, and I've taken students from the school that I teach at in the summer. I've taken them on these trips so many times, you know? And I've dropped them off and then gone and sat in a cafe drinking coffee and reading a book instead of like joining them. And I was like, how many years have I missed out on this really cool experience? All because I thought it was too cold. But once you put the suit on, it's fine. I felt like a dummy. But, you know, I think, again, you just have to, sometimes you have to take a leap of faith. And I think that for me, you know, my dog is like my child, and I will do anything for her. I want her to get better. And even if this doesn't work, at least some good has come out of it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That's my Luna. She's asleep, by the way. She is so hardcore sleeping right now. She's on the recliner, and I kind of want to join her. I just want to like go to sleep. It was a fun time. So wish us luck. We're going to be doing that a lot. And I'm hoping that I can do it. I'd like to do it around 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. I think that 1 o'clock was just too much because now I'm sleepy. Whereas it's now 5:30 in the evening. So if we went around this time, then maybe I would be tired by 9 o'clock and then it'd be acceptable to go to bed. You know? So yeah, that's what's up. I think tonight the plan is to make dinner. What did he say he's making? Oh, he's making those chicken breasts again with the tender stem broccoli and potatoes with a mushroom sauce, garlic mushroom sauce maybe. I'm so excited. So that's happening tonight. I'm going to try to completely finish page 2 of my Heaven and Earth design. And hopefully that'll bring me up to 5% completed on the entire thing. I can't believe it's only 5%, you guys. Like, what? It's going to be huge. I knew it was going to be huge, but it's going to be huge. Like, I don't even know. Will I finish it before I'm 40? I really don't know. That's the running joke in the house. But, you know, if I use it for these kinds of things. Oh, and I meant to tell you. So, okay, we were talking about TED earlier and everything, and I got an email from the Esophageal Cancer Fund. I did some fundraising for them a few years ago around Christmas. I think it was a few years ago. Maybe it was just last year. I don't remember. Gosh, time flies. But I like to do stuff for them as well because Ted died from esophageal cancer. And I want to help their particular research here in Ireland. So I have signed up to do 50 kilometers to raise money for Esophageal Cancer Fund here in Ireland. And I'll put all the details to everything down below. There's no pressure, you guys. It's just I want to spread the word. If you know somebody who also has suffered from esophageal cancer, or if you're in Ireland and maybe you're looking for something, they are, you know, kind of saying, for those of us who are healthy enough, we should take advantage of this and, you know, take advantage of the lockdown and get outside for a good cause. And I know that there are a lot of people at the moment who are doing these kind of walks and things for charity. So I decided that along with the 100 hours of stitching for Cleveland Clinic, I'm going to do 50 kilometers for Esophageal Cancer Fund. So I think I've done 8K so far, and just keep it up, you know, logging my walks with Luna every day. And I think it is 50K by the end of June. I'll have to double check. I'll write it down below. I can't remember, but I need to keep it up and not let it go lax, you know. But yeah, that's something fun. I know I've gotten really into the charity thing again. I really like to when I can. And especially right now, like, what else am I going to do? You know? It's all for a good cause. I got all my, the charity auctions sent out as well. So those are all going to their new homes, and I'm so excited. Even though, like, Sweet Tooth, I did open her up and I filmed a video so that you can see the unboxing of it. But that went out to Kim, and I think it was Charlotte that got... Well, I'm gonna get it all confused if I start saying names and names of paintings, because I think it was Mother Earth and Celestial that went to Andrea, and Candace got the cross stitch Heaven and Earth design kit. Yeah, and Loa from last week's Floss Tube got the magazine. That wasn't a part of the charity auction. That was just a giveaway. But it's fun. I enjoy it. I am really thankful that I have this YouTube channel and that you guys enjoy watching my videos. I really do. I do recognize that, you know, my tastes do change sometimes, and I think that's normal. You know, sometimes this is just me and, you know, my personality and my YouTube channel. So I'm going to put whatever interests me on here. I'm not sponsored or paid by someone to make these videos. I make everything myself. You know what I mean? Like, I might get an affiliate link or something to share with you guys so that you get a discount, you know, like that from time to time. That can happen, but I'm not owned by a management company. It's just me. And so sometimes I get comments where I don't really understand, because I think some people watch bigger YouTubers, and a lot of them have managers and support teams and, you know, whatever. But that's not me. This is just me. I'm a chick in a craft room. I spend all my time trying to make educational videos for my friends. And that's how I feel, you know, that's how I feel about you all. And some of you have been here since the very beginning, and I do appreciate that you stuck around with me. I know that I can be flighty, and I do have a very bad memory and things like that, but I still remember what it was like being very new to all of this, and sometimes I just can't believe it. My mind is blown by the response from the community, and I want to just say thank you. Thank you very much. I do really appreciate that you're enjoying it, and I hope that it brings you some peace and some calm to your day if you're watching YouTube to take a break. But sometimes I'm going to share things that are important to me, and they might feel controversial or something, but that's just the way that it'll be, you know? So I just wanted to say that, because I know that I haven't diamond painted very much in the last few weeks, and it's likely that you won't see very much diamond painting for a little while as well. There'll still be like the unboxings and things. I still have them queued up, but since I am doing all of these focus pieces, the knit along of the Plumatisse shawl for the Lot of Fluff knit along by Ruby and Rose's yarn, and the 100 hours of stitching on my Heaven and Earth design full coverage cross stitch, the diamond painting has taken a back seat. Although this has been a nice little retreat, and I think that I could have this done pretty quickly. I just don't want it to really take away too much time from the main projects, if you know what I mean. So for the next few weeks, maybe until the end of July, I probably won't be diamond painting too much, but I do have some fun plans coming up. And like you all, I want to enjoy the summer, and hopefully the sunshine will come back. The sun has left Ireland again, so it usually comes back in July sometime. But yeah, hope to give you some more fun stuff to watch and to think about. But I hope that everybody has a safe weekend with it being Father's Day. And Dad, if you're watching this, I love you. I will be calling my dad, of course. And my grandfather as well. Oops, I just dropped my drills. Maybe there is something in the air with the dropping the drills thing. Have you noticed that? Just gonna pick them up with my finger. Okay. Yeah, so let's scoot over a little bit. Hopefully, you know, I know that our worries aren't over yet, you know. It's the summer. Everybody is used to, like, you know, being free and going on holidays and things, and I really want to go. I mean, I just got an email today, or not an email, I got an alert on my phone from Ryanair, which is like a budget airline. Now, I was supposed to go away, and for those of you who were here in April, I was supposed to take my husband away for the weekend on his birthday in early April. And Ryanair did not cancel our flight that we had booked, but they canceled our friends' flights, which were later on in the day. And they didn't cancel our return flight, but they canceled the ones that our friends booked. Our friends booked like 3 weeks after we booked. I was so upset. So, you know, I lost money on that, and that's okay. I mean, I get it, whatever, airlines and things. And I did try to fight it, but it's fine. But I just got an alert from Ryanair saying that, you know, they're selling tickets for like, how much was it? 30 euro per leg. So really, really cheap flights to like Alicante and Faro and when I got that, I was just like, are people seriously going away on holidays right now? I mean, you can think what you like, but there are new cases coming up still all the time. And I think that Ireland's restrictions are quite strict. They're thinking about opening bars back up at the end of the month, the 29th, I think. But you have to be able to provide a 2-course meal, and patrons must book tables in advance, groups of no more than 6 people at a table, and you can only stay for 90 minutes. So that sucks all the fun out of it. I'd rather be outside, you know, and these days, now that we've been under quarantine for, well, not quarantine, but we've been in lockdown for months, I'd rather just have my friends come around the house and we can all sit in the garden and play whatever music we want and not be interrupted and actually have a nice bathroom. I know that I do miss like socializing in public places, but I feel like we have the rest of our lives to do that, and we should just take it easy. It's just so funny, you know. It's funny to me that people think it's over. I really wish it was, but I want to play it safe. So, got a lot to lose if my mother-in-law gets sick, you know. So, yeah, that's what we're doing over here. I still have not heard anything about the interview, so I have no idea. if they're going to call me for that interview. And there aren't any jobs opening up here at all. None. Zero. Zilch. Nada. I mean, I'm sure that they're going to need like servers in restaurants and stuff, but I wonder how long that's going to last. You know what I mean? I think I know quite a few businesses who would rather stay closed than open and have to pay for more staff, because your prices would have to go way up as well, and then people won't come. So if they have to pay Dublin prices for pints, they're not going to go to the bar, period. Maybe once. I'm going to wait a few weeks to go out like that, you know, when they open up. I'll probably wait a few weeks. And then I might go out. I don't know. I do not know. But yeah, that's the crack anyway. It's just, I'm getting into swimming in the sea so that my dog can walk properly again. Hopefully, fingers and paws crossed. And I am going to be working on knitting and cross-stitching predominantly for the next few weeks as I try to accomplish my goals for charity and for this really fun knit along that I'm doing. So that's it for me, guys. That's it for today. I can't think of anything else that I want to say other than just I am not opening Etsy yet. Restrictions have not fully lifted yet. It's just too much hassle. I'm waiting to open until we are completely open for shipping again. And yeah, that's it for Etsy. Sorry to everyone who's still waiting. I know there are a lot of people patiently waiting, and they're signing up to follow my Etsy shop for when I do open back up. I promise it'll be worth your while once I do, but I don't want to have to cancel and refund your order because I can't ship to your country. I think that would be so disappointing. I would hate that if it happened to me, so I don't want to do it to you. So I'm just waiting a little longer. We'll see. We'll see. But until then, I hope that you all stay safe and enjoy the rest of your week and your weekend. Don't forget that DP-a-thon is this weekend, so if you'd like to join in, starting on Saturday, not Friday, Saturday, and I'm sure that there will be details released in the community soon. You may want to join the Diamond Painting Underground group or follow the Crafty Heifer on YouTube to watch out for the lineup. She will be releasing the playlist soon, I believe. And that should be fun. It'll be a fun way to spend the weekend if you're not celebrating Father's Day, or if you need some company. We'll all be there. And yeah, that's it. Until next time, take care, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.